So not only are we talking about the stars, you were a star in our dialogue today. Wow, look at that. But I'm not in there, so that's why I'm talking about it. Who's the other star? Of course, our buddy Pat. That's right. So the article begins by setting up our scene. It says, Pat sees Laura reading at her desk. And action!
Okay.
Oh wait, it's Pat who talks first.
Pat.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 所以一开始呢 ，Pat 看到我呢坐在这个书桌面前，就是位子上在看什么东西哦。And so Pat asks,
Hey Laura, what are you reading? So that's a good question. If you see someone doing something, you could say, what are you doing? But of course, Pat is a smart guy. He sees her reading of something, so he wants to know what she is reading. So he says, what are you reading?
OK， 所以一般我们看到人可能会说 Hey, what are you doing? 你在干嘛？不过他看到我在看东西，当然就是想要了解我在读什么或在看什么，对不对？ So I say I'm checking out the horoscope section in the newspaper. 所以呢，这时候我就回答说，哎呀，我当然是在看报纸里的这个星座运势的专栏。这里我们提到的 horoscope， 当然就是有关这个星座运势。你可能想要知道，就是你下周啊运势好不好啊，或是你的幸运色是什么啊之类的。Yeah, I love checking out the horoscope section.
It can be interesting. I wouldn't trust it all the time, but it is very interesting. Horoscope's all about the future based on when you were born and your star sign and stuff. And as I said, you know, it's interesting, but I wouldn't really believe it. Pat seems to really not believe it. So he says, don't tell me you believe in that stuff. Now, it's not really like a question. He's more surprised and he's expecting her to say no. He doesn't think that she believes in that stuff. If you believe in somebody or something, you think it's true. You think it's a fact. You don't look at it and go, I don't know. You look at it and go, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You believe in it.
I believe in it. Star signs. Okay, 所以Pat 好像感觉就是说什么不要告诉我你相信那玩意儿 OK 这里他用到的 believe in somebody or something 就是相信什么什么的存在 For example, do you believe in aliens and UFO?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, not maybe landing on Earth, but living in space, other life, sure.
Okay, and we also saw the word stuff.
Stuff.
Okay, 就是东西啊，玩意啊
Stuff.
Thing, that stuff, that thing.
That's right. The big mistake that people make with stuff, if there's a lot of it, you don't say stuffs. It's always singular. There's lots of stuff, there's a little stuff, there's a piece of stuff. But there's never lots of stuffs. It's always just stuff with no S on the end. So you don't believe in horoscopes and telling the future, blah, blah, blah. What does Laura say?
Of course I do.
She does believe in that stuff.
People have been studying star signs for thousands of years. 当然我相信啊，拜托，人们已经研读星座好几年了。这里看到我们的重头戏，我们的主题就是 star signs， 也就是星座啦。
That's right. But of course, Pat's not quite sure that means it's real. He says, yeah, that's true. They have been studying it for thousands of years. But, he adds, that was before people started using science. Science is using facts and things you can test and prove. And then he asks, what are you trying to learn anyways? In other words, why are you reading the horoscope?
OK 所以呢 Pat 就问我说对啊但是呢也是人们知道 science 也就是科学以前的事情哦接着他就很好奇了他说哎呦你到底想要从这个 horoscope section or horoscope 就是这个星座运势知道什么呢这里他用 learn 来表示得知这样的意思 So what do I say? I'm trying to find out what my lucky color is for today.
Okay, well that's
the kind of stuff you read.
That's
in
fairly
the horoscope
harmless.
section.
Yeah.
对，我想要知道我今天的幸运色 lucky colors or my lucky number.
That's right.
Yeah, things like that or yeah.
Absolutely, but Pat still doesn't really think this is good science. It's not really something he would believe. He says that's so silly. If something is silly, it's not serious. It might be fun, it might be entertaining, but it's not something you should really believe. It's not something you should really put your trust in. It's just kind of fun and silly. You think that a certain color will bring you luck? he asks in a surprising way, "Give me a break," he says. Now, he's not asking Laura to go, and break his arm. When you ask someone to give you a break, you mean you're kind of saying, come on, don't tease me, don't try to trick me, I don't believe you. Give me a break.
Give me a break, okay?
Come on.
You have to believe in star signs, okay? Yeah, 因为 Pat 他说 That's so silly， 他竟然说我看星座运势很 silly 很蠢，然后呢，他就这时候有点质疑的态度说，你是认为某个特定的这个颜色会带给你好运吗？这时候他就接了一句好像很不屑的语气说 Give me a break， 就是拜托，得了吧 ，OK 这样的意思。Now give me a break is actually our shortcut for you phrase, so let's take a look.